You believe in some higher power, right? Be it God, be it Allah, whatever you want to call it, be it source. And you believe that you were created in its image, and that all of creation is of its own creation. And you believe that this higher power is perfect because it's the creator of all that is, right? So what makes you not perfect? Or what makes this world not perfect? Namaste, gang. It's the deity of the deity. The Golden Aquarian Buddha, Trey Good. And I posed this question before to a man I used to see at my job often. And his answer, when he did the logic in his head, was like, we do. We are the ones who make ourselves think or believe that we're not perfect, or that this planet isn't perfect as is. And there's a reason why that has happened. It's because there's a force, there's powers that be that wants to keep us disconnected from our true self, our higher self. Wants to keep us disconnected from source, keep us disconnected from God. That wants to keep us in the dark on our true nature. And wants you to think that I'm not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Nothing can be perfect. But when I speak about perfect, I'm not speaking on something that is static. That is something that is unattainable. That is just fixed. No, that's not the case. When I speak of perfection, when I speak of it, I speak of we as ourselves being products of perfection, still being perfected, constantly, eternally being perfected. You could find it in nature, because things start off, you can see it. You see it in nature. You start off as a seed and it grows up, and it doesn't seem as perfect nor strong, but it grows up, and it becomes closer and closer to source. They call that is that the Fibonacci spiral? I can't think of it right now. But you go on YouTube, search spirit science, and look up the golden mean. But it can show you in that how things go from crude and is constantly working its way closer and closer to perfection. It might not hit on there and stay at perfection, because perfection is constantly evolving. Source itself is constantly evolving. But people can't wrap their minds around that. Because when I would tell people, hey, have a perfect day, they'd be like, hey, I try, or that's impossible, or some things of that nature. Because they have been so programmed and so, accepting of nothing being perfect. Nothing being perfect. Or that they themselves can't be perfect. But how can everything perfect good if there's hate in the world, if there's wars going on, if people are being killed? How is that perfect? It's perfect. It may not be in alignment with the actual divine plan, but it is still perfect, because it allows so much resistance for us to actually integrate and to do something and to respond totally different to get up out of. But all of that was actually orchestrated in what I was speaking of earlier as a way to keep us disconnected from our source, disconnected from our real power. And our power is what? Love. God is love. God is perfection. We are perfection. Love is perfect. So when I tell people to have a perfect day, or I tell people that you are perfect, I mean that. I don't mean it in the sense that you can't get to it, or that you're better than something, or that I'm better than someone. When I say I'm perfect, no, we're all perfect. All is absolutely perfect. We just have to be able to perceive it as such and get out of our own way. Now, it's not a lot of time for me to actually expound upon us being products of perfection, still being perfected, or that all is perfect in the allotted time that I chose to have, because I could talk about this for hours until people actually understood or integrated it, But it's still perfect, just the little 5 minutes I've given y'all. to make you think, to make you ponder. So that's absolutely perfect. Even with all the mess ups, it's still perfect. It's like I said, perfection is not this static thing. It's constantly changing, as we are constantly growing and evolving. Because we are products of perfection, still being perfected. So yeah, man. Recognize that, perceive it as such, accept it, allow it, appreciate it. You'll see how life opens up for you. I'm gonna leave you all with peace, love, and godliness. And I hope you all have a perfect day. Because life's a game and we won. So join the game.
That's why I say God is good, because I am that I am. This is my DNA, my DNA. I know I'm more than what you see today. I'm a God. I can't think like a kid. I can't start more than a human being.